Good morning, guys. Today is a full Shutter day. I'm going to the co-working space. Since I uploaded that video where I featured Shutter, we've had so many... This is my roommate's cat. Anyway, we've had so many submissions to Shutter, so I'm gonna like set aside a few hours and go through a bunch of them and accept people onto the platform. Okay, let's go. While I haven't been at the actual like office space working on Shutter as much, I've definitely still been working on it in other ways. But yeah, it's gonna be nice to actually like sit down with Amory and Katrina and like go over stuff today. This is a photo of a whiteboard of a mapped out thing that Amory made with Katrina, our intern. I don't know if she's been in my vlog yet, but here she is. And print out all the...
It's really, really hard to explain, but like you have to talk about like, oh, this step, but it's like literally just a step in your head. So it's more. It's
easier, yeah, to
but this is actually
like that. Okay, so a few people have asked me how we sort of select people that we accept onto Shutter. How it works right now, actually, still testing out our process and changing it once we notice something doesn't work or something like that. Basically how it works right now is if you go to shutter.com, you'll find a button to apply to Shutter. So you fill out, the questions take maybe 5 minutes, and then we are emailed those answers. And we go through manually and kind of look at the profiles, and of those people who are accepted past that first round, they submit either a video application, which is 4 questions that kind of just relate to like who the person is, or they can schedule like a Skype or FaceTime interview. Then we have the person set up a profile and create a listing. Okay, so we have now automated our system, so when someone applies to Shutter, we have like a database of all the information they give us, so like their Instagram, whatever, we can mark if they are accepted or not, so that we can like easily see everyone and then follow up. The only bad thing is since we just set it up, we only have a test in it. Basically, it's gonna make it way easier for us to stay organized and approve people quicker. Okay, so this is Wendy. I met with her when we were in San Francisco. So she's up in the Bay Area, but she's helping us out with some Shutter stuff.
We finalized our first step of our onboarding process, like I was explaining to you last week.
So we're doing a call right now since she's like 6 hours away from us. But yeah.
Yeah, so I basically like outlined.
Okay, so Morgan and I are going to an event now. Cheetah, we got a cheetah sister up in here. Oh, we're going to a rooftop called Perch, and it's really cool. It's in downtown LA. I've been here when it's like raining, but I've never been here when the like outdoor part's open. It's supposed to be really cool.
Truck getting stuck.
So the event we actually went to was hosted by Philosophy, and they had a really cool event because they encouraged us all to bring donations for the Downtown Women's Center. A lot of makeup companies that work with YouTubers just send them so much products that they can never use. So this one was cool because they were like, no, bring the stuff that you can't use and donate it to people who need it. Not just makeup, but like toothpaste, hair products, shampoo, conditioner, soap, things like that. We're about to have dinner and then we're gonna watch a musical. I've never actually seen like an actual musical.
You've never been?
I don't think. Only like random ones, like my hometown that were like
For like high school plays or
yeah,
something? Like,
high school plays, not like actual.
It's gonna be awesome.
They also really focused on mental health, which I think a lot of companies are sort of afraid to do. The musical that we saw, Dear Evan Hansen, was really sad. If you've seen it or if you look into it, Philosophy, they made an event that was deeper than just having a drink and some food. If you live in the LA area and you have products that you don't use, especially travel size products, that's mostly what they need, because LA has a huge homeless population, especially during the holidays. If you have products that you don't use. I just learned something interesting.
Okay, so my good friend who,
Caitlin, can you confirm this?
Yes.
he is in Broadway. He was telling me when we visited him after the show that every theater has a lamp that goes up on stage, specifically for like ghosts and like paranormal shit that happens.
very superstitious.
They're very superstitious. There's this one.
Here it is. No ghosts here.
So every theater will have their own like specific lamp designed like a different way and like
Wow, I never knew.
unique.
We are walking back to my car now, but we had an Uber driver take us to the co-working space so I could grab my backpack, and he was like, let me guess, you girls woke up at 6 a.m. didn't you? And we were like, yeah, how'd you know? This way, yeah. And he was like, all girls wake up at 6 a.m. If there's one thing I've learned as an Uber driver.
Girls wake up at 6 a.m.
Today is Thursday. I have to shoot some photos later. Me and Janine have to for this Instagram thing. Today is kind of like my YouTube day where I like work on my main YouTube channel. I'm about to make a haul. I haven't actually made a haul in so long. With hauls, I always feel like it's taking the easy way out. Like it feels like no effort, but people still kind of like them. I like that they're more like personal of a video, because sometimes I feel like the videos on my main channel are way too, they're like too produced, where I feel like people don't even know me. So it is nice every once in a while to do a haul. What I usually do, this camera doesn't have a flip out screen, so actually maybe I'll use my GH5. This camera has a flip out screen. What I do is I use the Wi-Fi on my camera to connect to my phone so that I can see myself. It's FaceTiming Monica, and I just finished my haul. So Janine and I are here at our first location. We're having like a little photo shoot.
Yeah, we are.
Today. So we're both working with American Express.
Exciting.
Which I actually love the stuff they sent. Dude,
I was wearing that last night. It's like so comfy.
Yeah, and then we're going to, if you can hear me, my favorite poke bowl place in LA is so good. So got this beautiful spread. That avocado toast looks so good. So Janine picked this coffee shop for hers. The cool thing about this brand deal is they let us pick like any company that we wanted to work with. Okay, so we're back in my old stomping grounds. We're in Playa Vista. We're at a poke bowl place. This is my favorite one in LA. It's just so good. So we're gonna snap some photos here. Got my small business shirt. I got a hat.
These sweaters are so soft. We love them.
Yeah, seriously. And actually, I'm gonna rock this like
for sure.
I totally forgot to even show you the poke bowl because we were busy eating. She devoured it. It was so good. But you know, I have a lot of photos of it now. And I just thought this would be funny to show because I don't live here anymore. But you guys, I used to live like, not in this building, but the one over there. And I could walk to all this stuff. I kind of miss that. This is Playa Vista, yeah. They call it Silicon Beach because there's a lot of tech companies over here. And
YouTube Space is over here. YouTube Space is just down the road.
Yeah. YouTube Space, a bunch of YouTube networks. Facebook, Instagram, they're all over here. But this is so funny, like we're just kidding.
We really work for American Express.
Everyone that lives over here is like has a dog and a kid and like
it's
another
like
kid on the
families.
way. Yeah, so I was like, I gotta go. So me and Janine are driving back now, and that afternoon, just like tiredness is really
Smacked her in the face.
hit.
Oh, love when Siri ruins it.
God. We're going to an event now thrown by BeautyCon. It's like a preview of their new, I don't even know what this is at all.
Yeah.
Thought it could be good for meeting people that would potentially use shutters.
Tell me when it hurts good.
Okay, wow. This is cool. I'm really sad I didn't bring my camera to this next photo spot.
You got this, girl.
I still have this mess from my video from earlier that I need to clean up. I still actually have to do the like try on haul part of that video, so I don't know. I almost don't even want to move it yet, but I'm definitely going to. That actually ended up being pretty good though. There was a panel of female founders at this event. It was like a BeautyCon event. After the panel, I talked to one of them, and so that was cool. They basically opened one of those like Instagram photo op museum type of things. It's called BeautyCon Pop. So they had all these cool different rooms with different like backgrounds that you could take a photo in front. I also got some cool photos out of that and did some handstands, and now my back hurts but it's fine.
So sudden.